Hi everybody, I'm Sarah, the Real Simple Mama, and this is Tiny. Say hello. Hello. And we're playing with a game that we got to demo that is called Lumpy Cubes by RoosterFin. And we are actually waiting for a big brother to get home so we could do a demo play for you guys and show you how this game looks in action. But a little bit of information first. So this is by the company RoosterFin, and you can see my full written up review with all of the stats. You can find them online, social media, all of that good stuff at realsimplemama.com. This is a quick, easy to play game that is designed for one, yes, including 1 to 4 players, ages 6 and up. It is an educational game that teaches things like memory, fine motor skills, coordination, a whole bunch of really easy things. Now, I'll tell you as disclaimer number 1, this kid is Tiny. How old are you? Yeah, she is 3, and Big Brother is 5.5. So we are a little bit under the age recommendation for this game, but we felt it would be appropriate for us to show you just what the game looks like in action. Now, my daughter is playing with the Lumpy Cubes. There are 2 versions. This is the classic version that we'll play with in a little bit. And then this is the Hero Edition, which is played exactly the same way. The cubes themselves are just different. I'll tell you briefly a few things that I really like about the game, and then when Big Brother gets home, then we'll show you how the game is played. First of all, you get 16 cubes, 4 of 4 different colors, and as you can see, they've got faces on some sides, and then some sides are blank. Now, even though they are cubes, they are lumpy cubes, and here's why. It's not a perfect cube. The shape has divots on the top and the bottom, which means they will stack, right? But they're a little bit tricky in order to get them to balance. And that is done intentionally, and that's part of the fun. Now you'll see there's a face, a blank side, and a different face. So there are different configurations where you can make essentially 2 of the same faces on 2 different cubes. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. And so there are different ways you can combine the faces. Now this game is played with the 16 cubes and then the set of cards that we'll show you in a minute. The cubes are one solid piece, so even if you had a toddler or a preschooler hanging around on family game night, there's nothing that they can damage. There's no little pieces, that's it. And the cubes come in a tray that's really easy to stack them back in the correct way and then put them back in the box. The cards, I will say, and I'm not going to get them out right now, there's a whole bunch of different play cards. Hold on just a second. Thank you. And the instructions are in here as well as the play cards. To play the traditional way, you do need the cards. My only caution would be if you do have a toddler or a preschooler who still puts things in their mouth. These are a heavy cardstock, but they're not laminated. So just keep them out of little ones' mouths, or keep them, make sure you clean the dinner table so they don't get stained and ruined. You could laminate them on your own. You could scan them so you've got an extra copy, but that's the only thing. One of the things that's nice about this game is my kids have their own bedroom, and they can get this game out and play with it, even if they're not playing the traditional way with the cards and stuff. As you can see, my daughter just likes playing with them and stacking them up, and that's working on coordination and fine motor skills anyway, even if you're not playing with the cards. Another thing that's great about this game is a child can play by themselves, and again, I'll show you more in a minute, but the cards have different configurations of faces, and essentially what you do is you pick a card and you put it face up, and everybody has their color, correct? So everyone would have 4 cubes. And you get to look at the card and study the card, and then you've got to try to recreate the pattern that's on the card as quickly as you can. And then the winner gets to keep that card. So this is a game that's, it's not messy. It's not 100 little chickens that you have to count, or, 25 little bugs under the rug like some of the other games that we like, that seems to have a billion pieces that are constantly getting lost. So this is good just for them to play with. This is good because it's not a ton of pieces. It's very easy to travel with. You gonna open it? Oh, you did it, didn't you? And I'll be honest, when you guys see the kids play with the game here in a little bit, they've actually played with it a few times before. Just because, again, they're a little bit younger than the recommended age, which is 6 and up. So I wanted them to have a little bit of practice just so they could get the feel of the cubes in their hands and things like that. But so far, it just makes a lot of sense for a really easy family game that's not, 1,000 cards or little pieces. It's not a whole bunch of fragile stuff or stuff that's easily going to get messed up. And the kids, honestly, they just like playing with these anyway. It's right after Thanksgiving, and we took the classic game with us to Thanksgiving, and they were playing with Grandma and Grandpa, so that was really cool too. Okay, we're here for the real demo. And see, the last time we played, Kiddo put everything in there in a pattern. Okay?
Yep, as you see.
So, all right. Tiny, what color do you want?
You want the green?
Okay, she's going to get green. Kiddo, what color do you want? Oh, she wants yellow. Lily, what color do you want?
You can't have all of these. Lily,
Pick one color, baby.
one color, not two colors.
The yellow.
Okay, then get all the yellow.
All the yellow.
Okay, and then Kiddo, you pick your color. And just put them down in front of you,
One
babe.
that I like is orange.
Okay, then you get the orange, and then we'll just scoot the tray over to the side. Okay, now Tiny, put them on the table. Put yours on the table, and then scoot that tray over, babe. And this is what their table really looks like, and this is how we really play. So no staging here. All right, so here's what we do, and here's our instructions right there. So they have theirs arranged in no, thank you, arranged in no certain order, right? Now we're gonna pick a card. Okay, go ahead and put that down, baby. We're gonna pick a card. This is the card that we're gonna do, and I'm gonna show them first. So without touching their cubes, this is the pattern that they have to recreate. There's only one way that this will actually work with their cubes, even though there's multiple faces on each. Okay, so I want you guys, don't touch your cubes. Leave your cubes alone. Learn this picture. And we thought of a strategy, right? We thought of a nickname for each face. So our nickname, and I know you're looking at it upside down, is wink, teeth, eye. Right? Wink, teeth, eye. Say it again.
Wink, teeth, eye.
Okay, now we haven't touched our cubes yet, right? So they got to study it for a few seconds, and then we say 1, 2, 3, go. Now make your stack. Now they have to use their cubes with their faces. And remember, he is 5 and she is 3, and this is a game that's 6 and up. So
Yay, one.
then what do you yell?
Lumpy.
Okay, now freeze. Now let's check and see if he did it right. Okay. So we've got wink, teeth, eye. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
This is teeth too.
Mm-hmm. So since Kiddo got it first, he keeps this card. That means he won that round.
So
And he can just put it over here on the table or on the floor or whatever. Okay, now everybody knock down your cubes.
I didn't make mine.
I know you didn't get to win yet, but I'm going to help you with this one. Ready? Okay, now look. Ooh. Here's the next one. Okay, everybody look. Look. Okay, leave your cubes alone. Don't touch your cubes. What is this one?
Teeth, wink, mustache.
That's what we do. Okay, so what is it again?
Wink,
Teeth, wink, mustache. Okay, so look at your cubes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Now remember, they have 2 different faces, for example, that have the teeth, 2 different faces that have the wink.
This can make a difference.
Oh, you're just going to do a different one? Oh, so you picked the wrong one, huh? Oh, yeah. Look, you did teeth. Oh, you have one you got to fix. Flip that one around. Yeah, flip it around. Let's see. Let me see. Oh. Okay, let's flip around another mustache. Oh.
One.
Did you get it? I'm trying to do this with one hand while holding the phone with the other hand.
I guess I want
I
to
deserve
be
an
the
award.
blue.
See? Now you tell him, say Lumpy.
Lumpy.
Okay, now you can keep building, babe, because she had help. So you can keep building. Keep building.
No, I can't because this is getting blue. You can't
Ah.
go.
And it can only go one way, right?
No.
I guess I want to be the blue.
Oh, you want to play with the blue now? So look, let's see if she got it right. Look. Let's match. Teeth, wink, mustache. So baby, you get this card. And everybody knock down their towers. So see, you can't just say, oh, here's the mustache and I can do this one, or here's the whatever, because you may need, like if I use that wink, I may need this one in a minute, right? Like we had to use both of the teeth on that one. So you guys can keep playing for a minute, or you can change colors. Let's look at the cards real quick. And I'm going to go to the floor. The cards are numbered, And on one side, they have this, so you can make sure they're not upside down. These are really, really sturdy cards. They're like a thick cardstock, but they will stain or they will, you know, bend or break if a baby or a toddler is playing with them. So just keep that in mind. So some of, let me see if I can get an example here. We shuffled ours already. Here's a good example. So on this one, these aren't marked as two distinct levels, but there are two levels in my opinion as far as difficulty. This one, all the faces are different, right? So that one would be pretty straightforward. This one, you have to use two of the same face. So these are going to be, in my opinion, a little bit more challenging as far as the kids trying to figure them out, because just of the way that the faces are done. Now, there is only one correct configuration for all of these, so there's only one way that they can go. And as you can see, some of them, it's one of each face, and some of them, it's two of the same. And so, once the kids get the hang of it, as you can see from my kids being 3 and 5, the actual like dexterity of stacking the blocks is not the problem. It was switching the faces around and, oh wait, I need to use the other one. Okay, so thank you for the hug, baby. All right, so we're going to do one more. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one I think is going to be a little bit more simple, but I could be wrong. So let's look at this one. This one is wink, teeth, eye, mustache. Okay, say it again. Wink, teeth.
Mustache.
Very good, and she got it too.
Mustache.
Okay, so we think of the pattern. Say it again.
Wink, teeth, eye, mustache.
Okay, now look at your cubes. Look at your cubes. Think about how you're going to do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
I just can make a difference.
Okay. She's not handling the pressure well. Now again, she's only 3. This is going for 6 and up. And you got the card right there to look if you need. Ah, okay. So I'm going to try to turn yours around.
I did
Without
it.
knocking it over. Ooh, no. Oh, okay, you redo it because that was my fault. That was my fault. Redo it.
I still won.
You did still win, but stack it back up so that we can see. Told you this was going to be a real life demo, right? Uh-oh. And now there's lumpy cubes falling on the floor. These are really lightweight cubes, by the way. It's just a hollow plastic. I thought they were going to be like very, you know, heavy, very dense, but they're not. They're really lightweight. Yeah. And they're really easy to wipe clean. You could even wash them in the sink with soap and water. Like, they're super easy to clean. Okay. Oh, and you did it from my perspective. I appreciate that. So let's check. What are we supposed to have? Wink, teeth,
eye, mustache.
So you win that card.
I won 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We could take turns doing it.
You could take turns. So let's double check. Did that. Okay, so here it says the first player to collect 3 cards. So right now we're 2 to 1. Okay, so we'd have a little bit more to go, right? So there's also, as we start falling out of chairs, please sit up. There's also the single player challenge where you just sit and time yourself, where you just sit and practice. My kids, as you can see, they like playing with the lumpy cubes just on their own. Oh, yeah. I see. Well, we're all done with the video, so can you say thanks for watching?
Thanks for watching.
Tell them. Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And thank you to Joe at RoosterFin for letting us play lumpy cubes, right? For giving us this game to play. Mm-hmm. Okay, again, you can find the full review on realsimplemama.com.
I want to play again.
Okay, well, let's sit and keep playing. Sit down.